Kraken G12, which I need to put onto our Zotac. I haven't taken a video card apart before. And then I have to decide how everything's going to go into this, which is going to be challenging. But we got to chop the bottom of it. Hello, welcome back. We're all in Quarantineville right now. Most of us are. Being stuck in quarantine means boredom. Where's my coffee? Hey, here I am. Can you see me? Got me again? Good. Anyway, I got something for my birthday. The iFixit kit. It has some stuff in it. I don't know if you can see that. But I need this fella in order to the Kraken G12, which I need to put onto the video card, which is in this computer over here. Have I lost you again, buddy? Thank you. Here we are. Can't move too fast for this thing. But as you can see from this nice graphic right here, this is to replace your video card's heat shroud. Well, I haven't taken a video card apart before, but this particular video card is noisy. As you can see from this footage of Lindsay playing video games, it's loud. The fan screams. So, I have this guy, which is the Corsair H550? I'm just guessing. Which used to be on this computer over here, but this computer has since been upgraded. This has an Zotac connection, which should be compatible with this fellow. What is next? I guess I have to take the GPU out of my computer now. I got a lapel mic. I should probably wrap this up better. Why am I waiting till now to plug it in, you ask? I mean, I guess I'm thinking the gimbal maybe could get tangled up on it. And I've had mixed results with its audio quality recently, so we'll see. Okay. You hold still. Okay. I've been mic'd. Trusty panel. Remove. Whoa. Did not want to come out of there. So, here we are, our Zotac. They have compact cards that are pretty cheap. Every one that I've gotten so far has been reliable. I feel like this heat shroud's pretty nice looking. I mean, it doesn't bother me any, that's for sure. But we gotta remove it because, which fan is it? This fan? This guy here, he makes a nasty noise. Very gross. Disgusting. Okay, time to disassemble this fellow. And then I have to decide how everything's gonna go into this, which is gonna be challenging. Oh man, I'd love to have a workbench. Wouldn't that be great? Workbench? A bench designed specifically for the task of working. Where do we have screws? At first glance, on the bottom of this fellow, I see 6 screws on the bottom here. Select the right tool for the job. Unfortunately, this is just a simple Phillips and not one of the cool torque thingamajigs. Do I want to do those ones first, I'm not sure. We're gonna find out. Got the screw, there's like a spring tensioner on it as well. I'll save you over here. I'll try to avoid unloading it unevenly and kind of go in the crisscross pattern that I normally would. All right, that's all 6 of the visible screws. So it should theoretically be stuck using thermal paste. Where is my, I have a plug on the top there, the front side. So I think I'll have to separate it from this side. Not lifting away. Should I use a prying thingy-majigger? I don't think that's what this is intended for. This is for like lifting a phone screen. I'm pretty sure. Ooh, I think that actually did work. Yeah, here we are on the inside of our 1060. Our thermal pads look to be more or less intact. So here's my removed shroud. You can see the thermal paste on there. Okay, the part I didn't think about, I have to clean the surface of the chip off. And also this shroud is now part of history. Got that old graphics card there. And this fellow, I'll clean him up later, but for now, let's just move some of this shit out of the way. Let's see, for now I'll set him there like that. Okie dokie. Continuing on our journey. Oh, I was gonna get paper towels and I didn't do that. I don't know if I can get over there with the mic attached to me. Can I make it? Just hold on there. And, oh gosh. All right. Gotta be careful with these lapel mics. Paper towel, is that not good enough? Oh no. Here comes the sneeze. Jesus. Oh my gosh, cleaning this thing off. There's like thermal paste all over the place. It's all like squished off of the sides, which, not awesome. But clearly not an issue because the card has functioned despite this for quite some time. I really don't want to have to buy a new video card, but you gotta learn how to do this shit eventually. So here we are, learning to do it now. Not ideal, not ideal. So much material on the sides. Here we are. Okay. Now let's take a look at the Kraken instructions. Step 6. Other way around. Prepare the graphics card. Got it. Prepare the GPU bracket. Install the fan with label facing the GPU bracket. Roger that. Boom, NZXT. Screws and such. Pads for spacing, I'm guessing. Their mounting equipment right here. And the star of the show, which you'll notice mine is black and not white because this case is black. Voila. How nice is that? Let's see. So in the end, this fellow, oh man, is my card too short for this? My card may be too short, which would mean I'd have to modify this piece. But that's not the end of the world necessarily, depending on how I have to arrange this. It does mean that we're gonna lose one of our fans, but I can Dremel this guy apart. If I do that though, we're missing a fan. It thinks that the chip is farther to the left. So this is making the card longer. I don't think that's a problem. So much to learn. So much learning I'm doing right now. Probably shouldn't do this in my lap, huh? So he's gonna go on here like that, is what it looks like. And then how do I cool the VRMs? Because it thinks it's over here. This guy wants it to be arranged over here like this, but my die is here. So how will we get air on them? I'm gonna have to jury rig a fan underneath. Now I have this tiny NZXT fan, and it can blow the air down this direction. The pump is going to be functioning there. I can't get it to go across at all. I can get it to move air in the case, but not in the right place. So, how can we make it so it will move air into the right place? I feel like once the pump is installed, we'll have to find some way to like suspend it over top to push air down. Well, it wouldn't be interesting if there wasn't some kind of modification we had to do to it. If we can build a briefcase computer, we can make this mount work. Now this is getting interesting. I can just put that other shroud back on, so it's not the end of the world if this doesn't work. And it don't gotta be pretty. It just got to function. Each one of these is individually packaged, okay. Okay, here's our new problem. Can our hardware attach to this? Oh my God, that just barely clears that. You see that? You see how tight that is? Oh God. Okay, so prepare the bracket, or prepare this guy. It looks like he fits into that. Yeah, I see. Will this guy even still be able to plug in? Is this gonna interrupt the slot? I mean, I think it's gonna be okay. How many little giggles will get us through this project? Doesn't fit, don't give up. We make it work. Our bracket is on. Will it interfere? Will it not interfere? We don't know yet. Maybe before I go all the way. Will you still fit into the slot? Wow, it looks like a really old school graphics card. When you have it in there and there's absolutely no heat shroud on it. Hilarious. But it does clear it. Okay. Now we gotta get it back out of there. Oh, God, I hate doing that. Everything seems fine. Okay, next stepperino. Install the pump onto the GPU bracket. Should be sticking out of the bottom side. Now I imagine I'm going to put this radiator in the front somewhere. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it onto the top. I don't think. And I don't think it'll fit on the back either. Okay, so it'll be down, attached here. Good old thermal paste from Noctua. Boom. We'll put the world's tiniest amount of thermal paste on here. Okay, it might actually be a bit much, but I've seen the videos. I know that if you put too much on, it's not the end of the world. Hopefully that's a good amount. Where did my lid go? What do you think? Too much? Too little? Probably a lot. All right. I mean, it's gotta go this way. And since it's gotta go that way, that means that this feller is going like this. Easy enough, right? Sure. Locks on like that. I mean, it does fit. That's very nice. Next, let's see, am I supposed to put that retention ring on this fellow? The same as I would have with the other one. I have this guy on here. I take my retention ring and put him on, and I don't know if it functions the same way. Holy poop. Like right there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How satisfying those snapping sounds are. So, with the ring attached, it has a small amount of play to it, but it's otherwise attached there. Are we taking this too far? No. No, I don't believe we are. Next step. Install it using the thumb screw boys and some more of those bushings. Thumb screw boy. More bushing things. Attach the bushing, lay down our bracket, and hopefully make contact. Let's see here, it's the wider holes or the inner holes. Before I place this, I need to check and see which ones are the NVIDIA. NVIDIA are the outer ones. Are you in the right position? That's an outer one. That's an inner one. That's an inner one. Am I mushing this stuff around too much? That doesn't look exactly centered, that's for sure. Which ones does it say? I mean, it says N. Why does it not seem right? Is it because it's trying to get mounted on this way? On there it's horizontal. And on here I have it vertically. Of course. So, the brackets cannot be installed facing that direction. Will this bracket clear these things? Or do I have to chop the end off of this guy in order to install him a direction that it likes? If I do it like that. I don't think I want to try and put that directly over top of those metal parts. That seems like a bad idea. And if I go like this, it'll come off the end. Then I have to decide what direction I want these things to go. Like boom to there. Will that work? But we gotta chop the bottom of this guy off. All right, boys and girls, we've come to an impasse. So, this bracket is designed to be oriented the other way so that these curvy pieces are facing to the left and right, not up and down. And I don't want to impact these things here, which means that I have to mount this going across it this way. I already can't use this chunk of fan area. It's useless, it doesn't go the right direction. So, I guess we're gonna chop it off. This seems safe. Let's try and score this guy in an okay position. If only my cut will be as nice as that is. These guys are rubberized, so they should not damage the surface of this too much. All right, not bad. have regular glasses on. They're not really safety glasses though. Do I have any safety glasses? I don't know if I do. All right, well, there's hoping I don't launch pieces of metal into my face. I don't think hope is how you're supposed to approach these kinds of situations. Don't fail me, please. Ooh, it's cutting through, but boy, is that brutal. Hearing protection. If I'm yelling at you, that's why. How much fine metal dust am I getting fucking everywhere? Probably not awesome. The cut isn't terrible so far. Okay, holy shiz. Let's examine our handiwork. Okay, if we look closely at the edge, it's pretty beat up, but we can clean that. Yeah, I think that'll be all right. And now we have a fan bracket and the pump bracket. Very nice. I think we can work with this. I think that's the best we're gonna do for now. I need to go wash all this fucking metal off of my hands. Now we need to try and install these, but I should probably give them a nice wipe down first. So, now we're going to mount this fellow. It appears to be flush. It's not moving a lot. I don't want to over tighten it. Hopefully that's okay where it is. I mean, it's on there in a different orientation than they intend, but I think it will work. The only thing I'm concerned about is that thing clearing there. That is awful close to the edge, but I think it's lifted away enough that it won't interfere. I really hope it doesn't, because taking that thing off and adjusting it is going to be a pain in the butthole. I hooked up the pump and the fan to this fan hub, which is going into the header over here, which should keep the fan going at its top speed, which I can step down using Noctua cables, step down cables if I really need to. And we have the pump, which I confirmed off camera turns on, but maybe we should do it again for the camera, huh? I don't know if that's on or off, but when we hit the power switch, something should happen. So that's off. Switch this the other way. All my stuff is plugged in, that's plugged in, that's plugged in, that's plugged in. No video or anything, but let's listen to this thing. The fans are working. The pump is working. But I had to sacrifice my RGB. I don't have enough places to plug in for power, so I'll have to do that later. So now the edges are electrical taped up, so nobody will cut themselves on them. Okay. Now I just got to get all of this stuff installed and hopefully working properly. Tucking everything away shouldn't be too difficult, and this guy is going to affix to these here, and they should come in and out freely, but we better check. Can we just remove one of these guys? Yeah, that's how you do this. And then I'm going to make the controversial decision to use double-sided tape on the edges of the radiator to affix it to my other radiator and have its pull configuration with another pushing fan through 2 layers of radiator, which I've seen Linus from Linus Tech Tips do similar arrangements in his Minecraft server PC, which he got crap for, but ultimately worked. Now I'm hoping that this situation will suffice when compared to the typical fan and heatsink arrangement that was on the card originally, but we'll see. Okay, video card in first. Being cautious, being careful, being aware of all of our cables. Ugh, so many cables in the way of my hands. Gotta lift up the radiator into a more amicable position for this guy. God, that's dusty. I don't want to blow on it because I don't want to get spit on it by accident. Even if the positioning of this right now is horrible, what is probably better before. Alrighty, it's in there. It's in there, it's in there. And it appears to be clearing everything. Rest there, please. Alright, fuck you, tracking mode. You suck. Oh my god, how dusty does everything look from that angle? Look at all this dust. Holy shit. It's alright, this guy's the workhorse. He's been through a lot. He will continue to be through a lot. Maybe I should get this fan attached to this hub before we go too far. So, this guy's all hooked up. He's plugged in. All of his cables are arranged. These cables are also stiff. They do not like being pushed around. Can I get it in between these bays? Yeah, we can get it in there. Alrighty. I'll set it back just a bit and mount it between. Boom. Frankenstein layer number 947. That goes through there, straight down to that. Bing, bang, boom. Now we have to position the radiator, which I believe is going to go like this. Let's see, should I flip it this way? This way? Oh, that looks so crazy. But it does fit. And I have 2 surfaces on this back edge and up here and over there where I can attach everything, and I can line it up with the existing fan. My cables aren't kinked in any funny way, I don't think. So I think this is the orientation that we're gonna have to do it. Alrighty, grab this double-sided tape. It's really great. I'm pretty sure this is by 3M, but it could be Scotch. I forget. Whoever makes that pattern. Okay, so the first layer of double-sided material is on there. Next one I'm gonna do down this side. Ooh, I knew that shit was gonna happen. Fucking knew it. Oh God. A little coffee. All right, moment of truth. Take off the sticky stuff, which is gonna replace our screws. Better than using Q-tips. But it is staying. You will notice that it has not fallen. Our cables also appear to be all right. Our fan is clearing. Now, we just got to do this guy. I mean, it ain't perfect, but hopefully it'll do. Okay, well, now we see if it turns on or if I need a new video card. Okay, please don't explode. Of course, the switch isn't on. I hear the pump going. The fan is blowing. Ow, Jesus, fuck. There's air coming out the front. And I have a picture. Well, it turned on. That's good. The fans are on. That's also good. Now, you gotta see what happens when we heat it up. Okay. I accept the agreement. Still at 33C GPU temperature. GPU's at 45, 46. Well, it seems to work. removed. There are ants that are on the fucking case glass now. I set the glass down on the floor for a little while, and we've been having an ant problem. We don't keep our computers on the ground, but what the fuck? Now I gotta try to clean ants off of this shit. I think I'll just hit it with the hose. Well, it's been a year now. It's the next July, so maybe a little less than a year. The Kraken G12 still works beautifully, but really it's the video card that is functioning well as a result of having installed it. Now, of course, because of all of the crazy things that have gone on in the last year, getting a GPU has been very difficult, and so I have been using this temporary GPU setup for this entire past year. I have since been able to upgrade it. I'm now editing this video on a new system, but I use that 1060 and that old computer non-stop for that entire year, doing all of my video editing and production work. And it made me appreciate how long they last. That's a 4790 and a GTX 1060 with 16 gigs of RAM. Anyways, thanks for watching. This video took forever to come out. I did not wait a year on purpose. It just was... I don't know, man. It was a weird year. Stay tuned for the next upgrade path where Lindsay builds her own computer for the first time.